I'm just reading about the death of George Floyd and everything that's happening right now in Minneapolis. And it's very, very unfortunate that this happens time and time and time again to the black people. I'm not American, so I don't have the same feeling about this event, but I have a feeling about an event where poor people or people that are not respected from a, like minority community. There's no respect because things are happening time and time again and nothing is done. Nothing has changed. And every time there's an event, people search, they're not happy, then time goes by and everything comes back to normal. It's up to the black community, it's up to the black people, and for us here in Europe, like black people, and for us in Africa, we're not respected as well from the world. And for us, it's about claim our rights to be respected, claim our right to be free. And I truly believe that that right is based on your financial power. That's why all of us, and even people who are poor, they need to push themselves to become wealthy. I don't want to count so many times when you arrive somewhere, people judge you by your color, judge you by your aspect. They just tend to think that you don't have any money. And when they realize that you have the money or the level that they're looking for, they change completely. I don't know about you, but my drive is I don't want my family to lack certain things and a certain mindset to the fact that they will be victims of those type of things. Like you come somewhere and people are looking down onto you. I mean, nobody wants that. And unfortunately, from people like us, like black people, we need to do a lot more to be respected, to do a lot more to be free. And that's why I really don't understand how many people, black people from minority communities, they don't understand how they need to work even harder despite their circumstances to become wealthier, to create that freedom, financial freedom, and even time freedom to focus on what they need to focus on, what they believe in. They need to focus on the children, and they're working 70 hours a week, not having time for the children. They're doing that the same way the other communities do, but they don't realize that their children are already at disadvantage just for the skin of their color. And so if you want to train the mind of your child, you need to spend time with the child. And how are you going to find the time to spend with the child if you're spending 70 hours a week working and you come back home and you're tired? It always breaks my heart every time I need to work and my son wants to play with me. Like, it breaks my heart because I know that during that time, it's my opportunity to implant into his brain the mindset that I want him to have, the pride that I want him to have, the skills that I want him to have, so that in this society, he won't have to struggle the way I'm struggling. He won't have to work hard to get all this because he will grow up gaining all that. This is why people coming from rich family, sometimes you see things seem to be easy because they already acquired the right skills, the right mindset. And sometimes they even have the money already. So it's easy for them to reinvest. It's easy for them to start things, and it's easy for them to think freely. But that's the ultimate goal for our children. You wouldn't want your children to go through what you went through, looking for jobs, being looked down at the job from a boss that is not even as smart as you are, but for whatever reasons they're there. That's why I want to encourage anyone, black, white, Jewish, whatever, even if you're green coming from Mars, you need to be wealthy. Because that's the basis, that's the foundation for freedom. That's the foundation for time And time and freedom will propel you to heights that you've never even considered. Think about this. Work hard to create time and freedom in your life.